Well, Mr. Green Flag in his orange suit thinks it's right. We're about to get the 5 lights on here for round 1 of the 2019 Super Formula Series on Let's Go Racing. And we are racing indeed. And it's a great start for the Nakajima Racing Cars, but a real challenge coming up there from Yamamoto, reigning champion, trying to go around the outside into turn 1. Gets up to second. His teammate right on the tail of him as well.
And I think it's Fukuzumi's going to try and go around the outside of Pelu for 3rd place. Will he make it there? It's a car going to the inside just about, but Pelu holds out and keeps Fukuzumi behind. Meanwhile, Makino shoots off into a very good early lead on the first of 43 laps.
It's going to be really important for Makino to get away, though. That gap is crucial. He is on the soft tyre. He's going to have to pit sooner than the car in second position. That Docomo-sponsored car is Yamamoto. They have deployed that overtaking boost system as Alex Palou tries to get round Yamamoto using that extra power boost round the outside. Now, he's got 100 seconds before he can use that power boost again. So Yamamoto can use it to come back at him, but you don't want to do it in the snake crash. Here's a replay of the start, and look at Yamamoto, brilliant off the line on the tail of those Nakajima Racing cars, shuts the door round the outside, no contact, very clean racing off start, but there was someone locking their wheel. We didn't quite see who it was. They didn't touch though. And very clean getaway for all cars. Bit of a grid shuffle. The Tom's cars working their way up. You can see how good that start was. But look at there, coming from 5th position there. That was a fantastic start. Up to 4th, then trying to go round for 3rd position. But look at the sidewalls of the tyres. A little red tyre sidewall indicates that soft tyre that Sekiguchi is using. And here he goes, trying to get it done into 130R and making it stick around
Absolutely
the outside.
Fantastic overtake there from Sekiguchi. Really good, brave move.
And here comes Hirakawa on his tail to get... I think Hirakawa's going to have a go now at Yamamoto, who is falling prey to both of these Team Impel cars. They need to get on the tail of the Honda-powered Nakajima Racing cars, though.
And very much Yamamoto destabilised there to a degree when Sekiguchi went by. But now down to 5th place as Hirakawa goes down the inside. I mean, what is... Oh, as we see...
Now, that is Dan Ticktum, the Red Bull young driver, trying to go around the outside in at turn 1 and not making it work on Nirei Fukuzumi.
Fukuzumi now dropped down to 10th.
Yeah, he's really... I mean,
both struggling.
Yeah, these standalone racing cars are really struggling.
As we see Cassidy in first.
And he is going on to... That looks like the softer tyre going onto the car. Love it. Jumped over the car to do the pit stop.
He actually jumped over the nose cone, I believe.
I'd like to see an F1 team employ that. That was pretty impressive.
That's a very long time to make the soft tyres last. He's still got 36 laps of this race to go. Bit by bit. Actually, the times are beginning to level out.
Palu is in the pits now,
pits.
yes. I spotted it on the timing screen momentarily before I saw it on camera. So that is the way they're deciding to settle this. So he will be in for the medium.
Oh, it's not drive-through penalty. Drive-through penalty. That's for the... And that was for the on the start line. The mechanic had to go up to the car past the 15-second marker. And that is going to drop Pelu right, probably down to about 15th, 16th place, maybe.
Gets the run round the Ingen car into turn 1. That was really impressive. We just missed it. As Dan Ticktum's on the back of that group now, and into the middle of all of this comes Pelu.
And he's going to be down at maybe 12th or 13th, something like that. But
as is usual for Japanese racing, doesn't look like we go. And there's been a big shunt, huge shunt, 2 cars off. And I can't work out which corner that is, and I can't even tell you who that is buried in the barrier. That is on the exit of 130R. Well, this is going to be a safety car at the very least. Yeah, he's looking for recovery there.
This would have to be. He's buried very much in the tyre bar, and it's going to require a little bit of rebuilding of the tyre barrier.
Is that Charpentier in car 17?
Yes, it is. That is the inexperienced Tristan Carpentier.
So, well, let's have a look, see how this happened. Well, there was a blur and some dust and a crash.
It's actually, did he go off by himself? I think that might be. I think that's 2 separate incidents. I think Hirakawa may have just stopped.
Yeah, well, everybody's diving now to pit lane for a new set of booties, unsurprisingly. And
that is race leader just coming out of the pits now, isn't it?
We're going to have a bit of NASCAR-style restart. It's a race for tyres in the pit.
That is Sekiguchi coming back into the pits.
Yeah.
Now, Sekiguchi had stopped in the pits following his pit stop a few moments ago.
Do you think he saw the pit box was occupied and he couldn't stop? We haven't got the drive-through penalty graphic, so I'm not quite sure.
No, that looks too slow even for the
I think
pit
he's
lanes.
got a problem.
Yeah, that's too slow for even for a pit stop. He's no drive. He's no drive.
Yeah, the clutch has gone.
As we begin to go green again, the safety car has pulled in. The cars begin to speed up as they come through the chicane, the last couple of corners, and we are about to go green for lap 12 of this 43-lap race.
Well, Kamui Kobayashi's already hit attack mode. He is going for it.
He has to. He absolutely has to nail the next few laps.
And wheel to wheel there already. So yeah, that is the Nakajima racing car still with that speed, going around the outside into turn 1.
That's Palu
making it easy. Now Kobayashi's going to be looking at his mirrors. Palu's going to be coming like a, well, Nakajima Honda-powered steam train. And Cassidy is really on the move. Let's have a look at the lap times as they come across the stripe right now. Palu is the fastest man out there at the moment.
He's surely going to have Kobayashi soon, as we see.
Well, that's
Kunimoto's struggling now. He's still on the. He hasn't pitted. He's still on the older medium tires, and he's runner-up actually winning the Asian Le Mans Series.
Oh, we got it off. It's Nakajima.
It's Nakajima.
Well,
and
he's just
capping off what has been a very, very difficult weekend.
Did you see the lights? He had the overtaking boost going into Degner, and he just dropped it, and he's beached it. That could be another safety car. And let's have a look. Coming in, and he already lost it. The camera guy.
He's lost it in Degner 1. And it's a strange angle for the car to come in, so I wonder if he's actually just maybe got a tank slapper and someone else off as well.
Yeah, well, he's ever wheeled down or something. That's Harrison Newey. Yeah, that's Harrison Newey. We were just talking about him. Harrison Newey has gone off all on his own. Now, that I didn't see him in any...
And interestingly enough, these are the two drivers who collected at Spoon during qualifying yesterday, so...
I just noticed in the chat somebody called Rossiter is watching.
Was it Rossiter J?
Yeah. Apparently he did some driving once.
But I think he's going to try and make a move very, very soon.
Well, look at the roll hoop. His lights flashing away. He's got the overtaking boost system. He's going to try and go around the outside of Kamui Kobayashi. And that's never going to be a good thing around Suzuka because Kobayashi is quite good around here, as Jensen Button might tell you. And sure enough, Kobayashi holds off this attack. And Palu now doesn't have the overtaking system.
Ran wide.
Very, very wide in the exit of that second part.
Has he made it? No, he's got a problem.
Yeah,
he's got a problem.
Well.
Oh, that's so unfortunate for Alex Palu.
And that
running
was just
so
as the
well.
overtaking system switched off, he suddenly lost drive. That's interesting.
And he's pulling off. He's near a marshal post, so he's actually just gone past the marshal post.
You have to remember also that the overtaking system on these cars is brand new for 2019. It's not the same system that they had in previous years.
It's the beginning of lap 22 of 43. We're now pretty much at the halfway point in this race.
Well, you have to remember, despite what you're seeing on screen, which is this fantastic battle down there for 5th position, that is one of the Ingen cars going around on the Team Impul cars, and that's the entire field. And there's 2 Red Bull cars together at the back, Tictum and Auer. There you go. But this is totally different. This is much more like...
and off! It's an off, and it's backing up into the wall, into the barrier. That was either suspension or a right front tyre went down, but that wobbled very, very suddenly, and he's gone straight into the barrier.
I mean, he should have full... And it's a pretty big hit he had there. Look,
I think it pulled a wheel off, or a tyre off at least. So he goes into Spoon and then...
Oh, right rear. Something failed on the right rear. There's a whole load of... I think there was a right rear upright or suspension failure and something. You saw that smoke coming out of the right rear tyre.
I also think it's taking... Yes, no, the wheel's off completely.
Yeah, that's unusual to see. So is it a wheel nut failure or something like that?
Straight into a barrier, and I think that's going to be a fourth safety car.
Definitely going to be a safety car there. Yeah, there you go.
Fourth safety car.
There's Kamui Kobayashi, and we've got a Twitter account which is called @GoRatingTweets. It's only just started, but there's going to be a lot of stuff on there as the season develops. So do keep posted on that, not just so you can get your local area times for the different races we're broadcasting from around the world.
And it may or may not be manned by Sam.
No, it's not. It's not actually manned by me. Now, this is interesting. Kobayashi's pit crew came out onto pit lane and then went back again.
Kobayashi's going. He has to go now because there is only 22 minutes left in this race. I think we're now getting very, very close to the point where drivers will just probably wing it and just keep to the one-stop strategy if they've done all of their mandatory tyre stints.
Well, that's the thing. Kobayashi hasn't done so. They came out, but it looks like, I don't know, has he had an argument with his pit crew or something?
I think they've made a mistake by not pitting during that last safety car.
And now just getting a run down the back of the field. He's got his boost on, making a move round Nojiri is Oshima from the Team Le Mans car. He's got a Toyota engine against that Honda engine car. Does Nigeria have a problem with his overtaking system? I think he might. And in comes the race leader, Kamui Kobayashi, into the pits. Well, let's start of the final lap. So he ain't going to win. It's a question for Kobayashi. Will he be able to get out into 8th position and get any points from what has been a superb drive, quite frankly?
He's made those soft tyres last 42 laps. It's been an excellent job, and Cassidy has just gone past, I believe.
Look at that big sort of positioning sort of box they've put on for him. And I love this
They're
jumping
really
over.
doing the acrobatics over the...
I think F1 needs to see something like the gymnastics these guys are doing. It's pretty good. But now Kobayashi's done a great job, but it's on the final lap.
And then Cassidy comes out the final corner, takes the checkered flag, and takes the first win of the 2019 Super Formula season. Naoki Yamamoto takes 2nd place, Kenta Yamashita takes 3rd. Fantastic drives from the top 3 there.
Man, anything is possible in Super Formula. You have to keep pushing. As Tachi says every morning, flat out. So we have to go for it. This weekend has been really tough for us because I think that we've been one of the strongest in all testing, and this weekend we've lost some performance, something strange. So I think in the next round we can come back for speed, and this weekend we got the perfect points. So great start.
Congratulations.